Today I'm once again back on My Hero All's Justice because there were two characters in particular I really wanted to play. Now then, the two characters I really wanted to use, we got Bakugo and also Rising Deku, and I'm also going to pair Armored All Might to complete the team. As always though, I'm going to go ahead and showcase the characters' moves and also their combos. If you don't want to see that, if you want to see just straight up fighting, there's always a timestamp to go straight to the first fight. Otherwise, let's get into the character breakdown. So starting things off, we have Bakugo, who's honestly somehow similar to his One Justice 2 variant, but also really different too. He's really technical, it kind of feels like in this game. So in starting things off, we have his quirk 1. Does an explosion. You can go in and mash it as well to do a bunch, and just keep on going. Now the cool thing about this move, and something that's going to pop up in combos, you can also use it in the air, and then the air variant, you can go into a target combo off of that. Moving on to his quirk 3, he has this attack right here, the like armor piercing shot. Projectile. It beats out a lot of projectiles, so you can also charge it up as well. I'm assuming it does more damage charged up and also goes further as well. And then we have his quirk 2. It's kind of like an uppercut, I guess explosion if you will. Just kind of launches the opponent straight up like so. Then we have his quirk 4, which on paper doesn't seem like anything too crazy. Simple flip attack, didn't really do too much damage. But you can actually follow it up with different moves. So if you do like quirk 4, hit square, or your target combo, you get this follow up, which does do some good damage. If you do quirk 4 and hit triangle, or your quirk 1 button, you go into an unblockable attack that can also start a combo, as you can see there. And if you do quirk 4 and hit X, or your like jump button, you kind of maneuver around the opponent while armored. You get armor, and you kind of dash the opponent and get behind them. You can also, upon hitting the opponent with quirk 4, go into quirk 1 as well, and it's, again, really good for combos, because off the quirk 1, you can do an air combo, and kind of extend like so. And speaking of combos, this character has a lot of routes he can take, but the main one that I kind of go for that works in almost every situation, it's going to be 5 hits, like so. Quirk 1, quirk 4, quirk 1, into 4 hits, armor attack, quirk 4, into the quirk 1, into the target combo, quirk 4 follow-up for some really good damage. You're going to end it with this. The quirk 4 into the square button press for some really good damage at the end. And the way I would end it if I felt like the combo was going to drop for any reason, corner or anything, again, just 5 hits. Quirk 1, quirk 4, quirk 1, 4 hits, armor attack, into quirk 2. Still some really good damage. It is going to once again end with a hard knockdown, so you can't really get an assist follow-up unless you're super fast. But if I thought the corner was going to drop the combo, that kind of works even in the corner. And if you want to do an ultimate, just after the first hit of counter, just land the counter and go straight into an ultimate. And it's going to always combo off the first hit of counter. And then in the air, I do the same little string. 4 hits, counter attack, 2 hits, quirk 4, quirk 1 follow-up. But now that brings us to his Rising, and this is when I think the character can get super technical with how you want to, I guess, learn him if you want to. He activates Rising, and now anytime he uses any quirk ability, he fires off some rockets. And these rockets can really pester the opponent a lot. Also with the Rising active, you can do quirk 3, looks like 3 times back to back, like so. And also your quirk 2 now has armor. And because all your moves kind of fire off rockets, you can land a quirk 2, have the rocket follow-up kind of connect, and go into your little air combo like so, as you can see right there. And then also, while in Rising, he can do a Rising action like so. Dash at the opponent, close the gap, kind of stun them a little bit too. You can also dash out of it if you want to, go for a quirk 4 out of it. Have kind of like a mix-up, I guess, if you want to. Rising action, quirk 4 into unblockable. That's kind of like a mix-up. And now we have Rising Deku, who's basically every single Deku in one. His quirk 1 on the ground. He does, I believe this is from shoot style, just kind of like a little projectile. You can also hold it, fire off some more. But if you jump in the sky, he does a different projectile with the quirk 1, and once again, if you hold it, it's going to make the projectile much faster. If you do his quirk 2 on the ground, you're going to get this attack right here, and I believe this is from the full Cal 100% Deku. He does that multi-hitting punch. However, if you do his quirk 2 in the sky, once again, I think you get a shoot style attack. So again, his moveset is basically just a combination of every single Deku in the game. He does different things on the ground, different things in the air. So now going to his quirk 3, I believe this one comes from the original Deku. Just kind of fire at the ground like so. I believe you can also combo off of that as well if you're quick enough. Get a free little combo. And then if you're in the air, once again, another, what I'm assuming is a shoot style technique. Hit the opponent 2 times for hard knockdown. And then lastly, we have his quirk 4 on the ground, which I believe is from the original Deku once again. And if we do his quirk 4 in the sky, he kind of grabs the opponent and slams them down. As far as combos, he has 2 routes to take based on how fast you can react to getting the hit. You can do 2 jabs into a quirk 3. Go into 3 attacks, into an armor attack, into quirk 3, and do some really good damage with hard knockdown. And whenever I mess up and I don't get the quirk 3 off in time because I'm just hitting target combo too much, 3 hits, armor attack, into quirk 3. Still some decent damage. Can also end with like quirk 2 if you want to there. And then we have this character's Rising, which comes with a passive, Power Crystal. As his HP decreases, his stats increase. While in Rising, defeating an opponent will significantly increase his Rising gauge. Basically, he's meant to be your anchor, and the weaker he gets, the stronger he gets. And he also gets the Rising action Sprint Rush, which, same thing as Bakugo. Activate his Rising like so. He's just kind of more or less going to dash the opponent. You can kind of cancel it as you see fit. You can go into that to cancel, or go into like one of these to cancel. Now his Rising does also enhance all of his abilities. For example, Quirk 1 on the ground, you no longer have to charge it. Quirk 2 as well, they're already kind of charged up. The other moves as well can get either more hits or do more damage. Quirk 2 in the sky, for example, instead of being 3 hits, it's now going to be 5 hits instead. And now you can also combo off of Quirk 4 in the sky as well, which is really, really good. So that means in Rising, you can do something like 3 hits, armor attack, Quirk 4. Off the Quirk 4, you can go ahead and do 4 more hits. And then off of this, you can either go into Quirk 2, mash a bunch, and then either end it like that or go into a plus ultra before the final hit. Or you can go into your Quirk 3 as well if you want a hard knockdown. Now, sadly, there's no setting that I know of that I can use to, like, adjust my health to lower. But again, this character, he does some really, really good damage when he's your last character and when he's just super, super low HP. So it's definitely worth going for his plus ultra as often as you can if you have a bunch of meter. Because his plus ultra at low HP while in Rising, it's gonna be hitting really, really hard. Now that I have really been looking forward to playing these two characters finally, so I'm gonna get into a match and do just that. If you enjoyed the video though, be sure to give it a like, and let's get right into it. Alright, first match, and we got ourselves Bakugo versus 2 Dekus, which is kind of fitting, I guess. I'll give him my all until the end, bro. He looks so sad. He's got all the yellow fits. I see. How we playing neutral here, bro? How we playing neutral? In truth, we get the first hit. Stage could mess up. Ooh, I thought the stage messed up the combo, but I actually could have kept going. We're gonna make this into an unblockable, just kind of catch him off guard. When he least expects it, I did too many hits though, so I didn't get the follow-up that I wanted to, and that also... I let him reset me right there. Now we're gonna burst this. I let him reset me. His combo dropped, and I just didn't block, which kind of sucks. Tried to delay a counter, I guess, because he knew I would press. We do get the burst out of him, too. No more burst for either side here. Let's just sneak him with the unblockable if I can. Did connect. I didn't believe in it at all, so I tagged out to make it safe, but it's fine. Armored All Might got my back. We can get some decent damage, but the stage, the one thing about this game that will forever hold true, let's do the standard little combo here. The stages will screw you over so often in this game. Catch him with... That's unsafe. That's... would be unsafe if I blocked it. I really wish, like, in ranked, they let us maybe choose the stage we play on. Because there's some stages... Do I get Bakugo back in time? I do not. So I couldn't end that the way I actually wanted to. There's some stages I never want to see again in my life. Also, he keeps dropping that, so whenever he's hitting me with Rising Deku, I'm going to be losing mine, I think. Whenever he hits me with Rising Deku, I need to just hold block. Because he's literally dropped that 2 times now, and I've let him get away with that for free. Please tell me Overdrive. Okay, Overdrive's having an off day, didn't kill me. He wants to end this with some zoning, that's fine. I know you're going to try to projectile again. Do end up catching him into this. Okay, we didn't get the hit that I wanted, but it's fine. All Might still tagged out. And the hit stun was long enough that we can still finish the combo off, even though Deku missed. I'm gonna save Rising, the ultimate Rising, for that Deku. What do you do with Mirio? What's your game plan? Your game plan is get a hit on me when I least expect it. And also he's going for the Mirio loops. I know... He tagged out. And, ooh, that was faster than I was anticipating. I'm a whole block though, because he keeps dropping, like I said, but of course, now that I've got the burst up, I'll take it. We have so much meter that I do want to use. Drones, you got me? Let's see what he wants to do, because I'm going to go for a red, and when that whips, we're going to switch. Ooh, we do get the hit on Mirio. Hold on. Ended up dropping. Slightly fine. That's unsafe. That's not unsafe, because he can just make it a counter. And just continue the mind game of whether or not I can actually punish him. How are we doing this? Red attack? Yeah, I couldn't actually... Bakugo's gonna go down here. I couldn't move. I needed to tag in one of my characters. I saw it coming too. I should have just tagged in. Projectile, because I'm low. I'm assuming. Okay, he doesn't commit to anything. Stage could screw over this combo, and that would really suck. That wasn't the stage. That was just me being bad. Okay. I mean, I'm not really too afraid of what Mirio can do in that situation. The stage did screw over that one. The stage did make that part drop, but that's fine. Into this, into this, into this. They're 2 supers. It's not going to be enough damage. He gets to live for sure. But you know what? I can believe, right? Nah, he definitely lives. I might just activate Rising now, though, with my Armored All Might, because, I mean, he's as good as dead anyways. And we can call down the, He almost died. We can call down the beam on his hard knockdown right here. Sets it up so he has to deal with that a little bit. He does activate his Rising. Do you activate it instantly, or what are we doing? I'm waiting to see if he wants to, because that's a free counter. After playing Mirio, I've realized that's a free counter every single time, if a Mirio player ever goes for that. Free counter every single time. Set up the beam. I didn't get the hit, but you know what? He decides to burst out of it anyway, so I'll take it. He kills me, I think. You know, he ends up countering my counter. It's the battle of our Rising Dekus. Who can rise them more? Oh, I didn't even consider doing that. That was actually tricky. So, I mean, I'll do the exact same thing. I'll learn from him. I'll use the Rising action, dash in, grab him into the ultimate, and take him down with one final smack. He rage quit. He rage quit. He gave me an idea of how to use Deku Rising action, a cool little tactic, and then he rage quit after teaching me this. He Oh. I thought maybe it was a massive lag spike. Nah, he rage quit. Well, well, I guess I'll just move on, I guess. That's a lot of points. Shinso Aizawa, Star and Stripe, very scary team. Definitely a very, very scary team that I'm up against. I know Shinso specifically has, like, really good combo routes, man. He has really good solo combos. Rocking the All Might color. Okay, they're all matching. Okay, I see you, man. I see you. Star in the default. Okay. I don't want to get hit with Shinso. Looks like he's being patient. I feel like I can't hit a button when that happens, right? Ooh, thank you, Bakugo String, putting me in the air. Let's just dodge Shinso. See how he wants to play Aizawa. I'm gonna tag out because I feel like he could go for a punish. That actually tracked and hit me, which I'll be real. He dropped that. We gotta tag in Deku. Get the first burst out of him, so I'll take it. Let's go and set this up. Okay. I'll take just the little target combo because I didn't go into the proper extension. Let's dodge. We have to tag in Armored All Might. He does end up getting clipped, but you know what? It's fine. Star ends up dropping. We can go into a counterattack on my own. Knock him back. Set up the drones. This is a game of can we just catch each other, right? I got the hit on him before he can tag, so assuming I don't drop this part right here, I might be able to take down his Aizawa, maybe? We need to build up probably 2 bars to make it happen. 1 and 2. Tag in Deku. 1, 2, 3. Into this. We didn't get the final bar, but Deku Ultimate does do a lot of damage, even though I'm not in Rising or hurt. Might be enough. 1 final smash. 1 final smash. Take him down before Shinso can come out. I tried. Can he go into, like, devastating damage? It's often unblockable. I'll just get out of this. I want Deku getting kind of low, but not, like, too low. What's up, homie? Catch him with this. I wanted to swing because I thought he'd be a little bit patient. He probably could take down my Deku here, for being honest. Probably can take him down. He dropped. Okay. Tagging my Bakugo. That's not gonna hit. What's up? We're gonna tag out. That shit whiffed, but he ends up making it safe by tagging in Shinso. This might be a punish. This is gonna be really risky because I was gonna tag into my Deku, but in truth, I'm not going to. Get the burst out of him. I can't hit any button there. Okay. I think I might be able to run away. I just can't hit a button. Uh-oh. Rising action, I imagine. Ooh. That's another way to do it. I can't guard. And then you do the ultimate, I guess. Yeah, there's the ultimate. I have to try to get away from that range. Which I do. We can set up the drones. Maybe get the punish. I can't guard. I gotta be actually aggressive. And I can't tag out currently unless I do a super, right? But we should be fine. Her Rising's coming to an end. 2, 3. Into my own super. We're gonna go into... I'm gonna go into Bakugo. I was debating going to Deku and activating Rising, but we might play for a Bakugo Rising instead. Because he is my healthiest team member right now. This won't do enough damage to take down Star, but it should be fine all the same. What's up, homie? I'm gonna activate this, because now my Quirk 2's armored. And we can use Quirk 2. I didn't think he would swing immediately. Hit him with the Quirk 2. Quirk 2 alone is enough to take him down. 1v1 versus Shinso. I'm going to be super close to him and go for a Quirk 2. Just because, again, it's armored. Okay. They did hit in front of his face. Catch him with that. We can extend. Get the burst out of him. I'm just going to... He's calling my assist. I forgot that is what he does. But if I do this just to, like, spam him down, him calling my assist means nothing if I just do that. That's going to still fire off the drones. Yeah. Unfortunately, that ends. And he is just beating me down with my own assist. Let's dodge behind before the assist can do anything. Mix him with the unblockable. Did catch him with it. Into the super. I don't know if this is enough damage to down him, if I'm being honest. But in the perfect world, Bakugo wraps it up. Thank you, Bakugo. Thank you, Bakugo. Okay. Yeah, that was scary. Shinso Rising, I think it's stronger if he's losing, right? Because if you have assists still alive, he can just keep calling them over and over. And just, like, DPS you down with them. But, fortunately, we managed to take him down. Alright, no team change for my opponent, so we're fighting the exact same setup. I feel like I don't know who I want to take down, because all three of his characters have scary risings, because Aizawa hides my quirk, Shinso uses my assist, and locks me out of him, and then Star stops me from blocking, which kind of sucks. Immediate burst, which I'll take. Yeah, he did something unsafe, so of course, if he's not going to swap, he'll go into a counter. I gotta read into that. Dodge behind, catch him lacking. Stage could mess up the Bakugo combo just a little bit. It did kind of... I don't think that was Stage, I think that was more so me. He goes for a counter. I think he was just mashing counter that whole block string in case there was a gap. Definitely got to keep that in mind. Ooh. We got to tag out. That should be a dodge and a punish by me. Didn't go into the right routing. Yeah, I was whiffing. And he reset me? Okay, that was bold. He gets the burst out of me, though. We should be able to roll. Get into Bakugo. He already did his little armor attack, so we can't do another one. Just launch him up. Keep him back with one of these. Fire off another one. What's up, homie? We're going to tag into this and then roll. He does have his burst still, actually. So I'll see if he wants to do it for the Armored All Might loops, because this does do a lot of damage if he doesn't. And it looks like he does not want to. 1, 2. We're going to actually tag in Deku. 2. And then I'll rack in some extra damage with his ultimate. Is that... I think he did already use his burst instantly, right? I feel like he did with Shinso, so how does he have another one? Because I see another one under him. Might be like a visual bug or something, I don't know. He just dashes in and jabs me. That's going to be a counter. Never mind. I thought for sure. No, I should have waited before I did that tag. Dodge behind him. What's up, homie? I should have committed to the dodge behind. He's going to hide my quirk. He can definitely take me down. He has more than enough assist, right? But instead, he decides to go into the ultimate, which still might take me down, I guess. Not quite. I'm just going to tag out. Armor attack. Counter attack. I thought maybe he would want to take a swing. Thank you, Stage. Stage actually bails me out there. I should have tagged him Bakugo for some extra damage, but it's fine. What a dash. I did not think he'd hard commit to attack me like that. I think we're losing Deku here, and Deku's my anchor. Or who I want to be my anchor. I'm a fool. Why would I... We can block probably. No, we can't. Yo, you're stunned for eons right there. Okay. Interesting setup then. Are you going to do it again? No, he goes for the ult. It's not going to take down my Armored All Might, but my team is getting way too weak. I think we're reaching the point where I got to cut somebody loose to get a burst. And it might have to be Bakugo, because Bakugo is the lowest HP on my team. Set up the drones. We're just not going to do anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's just spamming that over and over. And I don't think I can do any attack from inside that range. That's kind of annoying. He's just staying there doing that. So you know what? Let's activate this. I'll use the Rising with you. I'm going to put this over there. Set up the drones. I guess because Star has the ability to absorb the drones, the laser. That's the game he's angling for. Are you actually going to commit to running? Into a deflect? Into a deflect. I thought that he had missed his window to fire. Okay. So he's going to be very passive now, from what I'm seeing. Into a tag. There's a tag. I tried to roll. I knew the tag was coming. I should have rolled. Rising Deku's my last character. Maybe he'll be a bit more aggressive now. I can't use quirks. That sucks. He's disabled my ability to use any sort of quirks. That sucks. Looks like he has an idea to do that, though. So I'm just gonna go straight into this. I can't use quirks to extend it really, but maybe my health is low enough to just make this take him down. Nice. Health is low enough that it's boosting my damage up quite nicely. We can use my quirks again, which feels great. Shinso's coming out. He has been kind of... I tried to go into a plus ultra right there before he could burst. Okay. I mean, this could break his guard and take him down. That's what I'm angling for. He goes for his own plus ultra, which will do a lot of damage. Can he just keep blocking? I don't know Shinso, so I don't know when it's over. Looks like it ended there. No, we had the chance to take him down, though. Nice. Ended up getting it. Star Rising, he can just do that one thing. His rising action, right, is what he could be angling for. I can't commit to anything, really. Okay, we're going to use my rising action to grab, catch him. Immediately emergency dodges, that's fine. He's not going to commit to anything. We got to get out of this before he gives me an order. I got another burst, though. I got another burst. One dash in and immediately grab him. Nice. 2, 3. Please be enough. We're still in a rising, so this is going to have the damage boost. Deku, did you pull off the 1v3 comeback, Deku? Gambare, Deku. You can do it, Deku. You can do it. He pulled out the 1v3. He pulled out the 1v3. Oh my goodness, that was close. That was definitely close, man. Thank you, one for all indeed. Thank you, one for all indeed. You served me well. Oh, I think he's looking at me with his serious eye. He kept Star on, but now he has Nomu and he has Rappa. Two characters that are, in fact, very, very good. Okay. I'm a little bit intimidated, I can't lie. Only a little bit. Okay, he's got the all red, so he's always matching. He's got Star matching with him now, okay. I'm intimidated, but you know what? Not a punish. He's gonna power up his hand, right? No power up? I'm just gonna dash in with this. What's up? He sidestepped it. I'm just gonna have to burst this. He's doing too much. He makes sure that he always has laser when up against Bakio, so I can't use my quirk 3. Smart. Okay. Looks like that's not exactly safe. Bakio is getting super low. Do you get a punish there? Next time I think he'll go for a counter. So I gotta mind that. I'm gonna go for the reset. Does work. I tagged in All Might way too late to extend that. We gotta tag in my Deku. Okay. Do get the hits with Deku so we can rack in some damage. Okay. Oh. I think he broke my guard right there. My stamina. Something happened. Something got hit. I think I might have gone for a counterattack. And that might have been what did me in. I could have just blocked it out. But he would have broke my guard eventually, so I'm not too sure. I'm just going to start swinging premature, because he keeps coming at me swinging first. I got lucky. We're going to go into Armor and All Might. We do have 2 bars. If I can down a Rappa, could be huge. I don't think we can get it done with 2. We need 3. Do I get 3 by the end of this? I do get 3 bars. 3 bars might be enough to outright down Rappa. Let's go into Deku first. Maybe I should have did Bakugo, because he has lower HP. I think 3 bars definitely takes down this guy's Rappa. With this inherited power and spirit, please. It's not going to be enough to get him low enough that Bakugo can finish it. Come on, Bakugo, come on. You can't lose after saying I'll be the victor. You got this. Nice. That's an annoying rising off the table, because now he can't lock my characters in, which is nice. Thing is, now we have to deal with Nomu, who I decided to swing on like a fool. We're going to be losing Bakugo, I think. Maybe not. He went into plus ultra really, really soon. Still so much damage. Gotta block. Okay. Somehow Nomu started getting hit. Don't ask me how Nomu started getting hit, but I'll take it. He does have health regen on Nomu. But I have a counter for free if he just wants to use quirk 4 for neutral. Let's go for a quirk 1 in the air. And then let's go for another quirk 1 in the air. I think he just wants to dash around though. Clutch you. Yeah, I've noticed most Nomu players, they want to just dash around and let the healing come in, but I mean, just got to catch him a single time, right? Do you go for the rising action because I'm a little bit away from you? So I'm going to just block. Okay, ended up catching or lacking, didn't swing immediately, so he broke through the armor. Wait for it, because she'll do the exact same thing again. Unsafe. We get the hit. We for sure get the hit here. We for sure get the hit. Did I know that for sure? No. I was scared. I was very, very scared. I think I might go back into Deku when next I can and go for his Rising. But until that day comes, it's not gonna get the hit. Dash behind! We gotta block this out. We're not gonna get stamina broken. We do get a punish. We do not get a punish, and I'm committing. He's able to roll out of that. That sucks. We're gonna go into Deku and just try to chase them down with our Rising. I'll use Rising action into that grab, and that should do wonders. Dash in. He's ready. He's ready. Do it quicker. I'm gambling too hard on this one thing. Let's block it out. He doesn't want to commit. He gets me. He's making the comeback happen. He's believing. He's starting to believe. Rising action. You're kidding that it hit behind him. My Rising action went to waste. Or my Rising itself just went to waste. He's going to try to chip me down. I thought I was high enough to just target combo over it. Okay, he does. He's making the comeback. Hold on. He's starting to believe. And he can deflect my beam at me, so I got to be super careful. Can he deflect this? No, right? Got you. Into this, into this. Keep it super simple going to the super. Don't want to risk dropping anything. He almost made a comeback. I kept in mind that he could just deflect the my Rising beam, so I didn't want to go for that. I don't think he can deflect my drone as a projectile. That was close. He almost brought it back. I really did want to bank on my Deku Rising, just dash again, grabbing him, and anything's from there. But I think he's adapted to that. He's used to just kind of just hit me out of it, right? If he jams me out of it, it's meaningless. So, I mean, he got me there. Oh, and it looks like he's done fighting, so we don't get the fourth and final match. So I'll move on to my next opponent. Alright, next up, we have a what-if scenario. What if Bakugo and I guess Todoroki decided to train with the #1 hero in America before you know what happened? I guess that's what we're seeing right now. I am going to block that. I don't know if that's actually plus or not. I guess that Bakugo's target combo has a gap in it that opponents can mash counterattack. Noted. So I gotta be careful with that. Let's just burst out of this. This seems like it's gonna be kind of scary. Dash behind. So he's doing a lot of... I see how I gotta approach this. He's being really cautious, so I gotta be really cautious. And just not give up too much. Because he's just waiting patiently. So I'll dash at him, act like I'm doing something. You know, he's literally waiting for me to make a move of some kind so that he can then go into a punish. But I mean, if I do the exact same tactic back to him, it looks like we can also just get free damage off. I want to definitely get him as low as he kind of got me on my Bakugo. Wait a sec, tag in Deku. Into this. End it with that for some decent damage. Not as low as he got my Bakugo, but still decently low. And yeah, it looks like, again, he's just being really patient. Red attack, what I'm lacking. Another tag into Bakugo here. Into this. We're going to go straight into the ultimate. I don't know if this combo breaks. It doesn't combo break. Does it do enough damage to down? Not quite. He's going to definitely look to tag out his star. But we can just catch him with the unblockable. So Star's out the way. Wait, did she just... Okay. I think I did remember someone saying that she swears, right? Catch him lacking with this. We'll see if he wants to tag out. In the event that he doesn't, we can reset the combo just a little bit. Okay. Combo drop, but it happens all so fast that we can get a reset kind of fast. Fires off the rockets. I'm going to try to tag out before he can do anything. Into the unblockable. I should have reacted by swinging. His Rising, though, I think screws him over. We're going to tag back All Might. Okay, All Might decides to swing in the worst way possible. Thank you. I'm going to keep this super simple just in case I do drop it. And I was going to tag in Bakugo to ensure that he goes down, but I guess that was a waste of a tag. Because now my Bakugo's in a 1v1 and he can't tag out, can he? No. Dodge behind. Oh my goodness, we did not dodge behind. That sucks. I wanted to actually jump and hit him with the target combo, but it just didn't come out. What's up, homie? I'm going to be a little bit patient while your effects kind of lag my screen. We should get Deku back to make this a little bit of a safe string. And then in truth, I'm going to have to be Rising with Deku. We're not like low by any means, but like Rising action into Quirk 4. I'm going to take this. I could have broken out of that. I'm going to take it. I'll let Deku get a little bit wounded because him... Oh my goodness, the damage. I let Deku get too wounded. Oh no, and I can't really rising action like that because he's flooding the stage with ice. Okay. Do actually get the hit there. I didn't believe, though. Got a just guard in the air. Not gonna lie to you, was not intentional. That's only safe, right? I don't think that's plus or anything. I went for this. I'm hoping he hits a button. If not, I'm tagging in my Armored All Might to try to save my Deku. He's gonna keep on blocking. Fine by me. Nice, got the stamina break, so we chip down his shield. We don't get any damage to it, which is weird. That should be unsafe. Not unsafe. Have to tag in Deku. We're not gonna extend or anything. You're kidding me. I should just blocked it out. That's gonna suck. Yeah. I knew he wanted to go for a jump fireball, so I said to myself, I jump and contest him. That kind of sucks. But now, did I get off that on? I did not get off that attack. Ooh. He dropped that, so we get to block this for free and then go for this. He's forced to block that out. We can maybe just go for the... Do you do anything crazy? Not really. What's up, homie? I'm gonna go ahead and call in the drones. Armored All Might, I need you to lock in with these attacks because this guard is low. I mean, if we just pin him down from long range, call in drones. He's got a lot to mine. He almost made a comeback, though. He did almost make the Todoroki comeback. That character, like, floods the screen with ice, and it just... He kind of, like, negated that rising action into Quirk 4 thing that I've been going for a lot. Because I can't, like, really do that because I'll get stunned by the ice, and that kind of sucks. We'll see if he wants to rematch. And he does. Alright, well, now we have a new what if. What if, I guess, Deku and Bakugo decided to train with the #1 hero in America. He decided to remove Shoto, despite Shoto, I think, doing, like, the most on his team, which was an interesting choice. I love how she called them bros, by the way. I am going to dash behind you and immediately swing. Block his Quirk 4. I forgot, his star is, like, really passive. Like, his star is, like, really passive. As I swing again, let's just make this safe. That's safe on block. There's a gap. Yeah, nah, he has shown. He just mashes counter. I kind of hate that you can just kind of do that. While blocking, you can literally just mash counter. And if there's a gap, you'll punish the opponent. Oh my goodness. Bakugo's just taking so much. We gotta tag out. I need to start using... I'm not going into the right combo flow. What's up? Can recover in time. That's not safe. I want to get the tag out of him. Nice. We gotta just get his star out the way. He plays his star, like, really conservative. That might punish, and it does punish. Thing is, the stage, man, this incline. That's safe on block. I'm gonna tag out to Deku, is what I was going to foolishly say. We don't get the tag out exactly. I'm gonna swing into his counter. In the middle of a stare down, he goes for a counter. Live by the counter, die by the counter. Hey, homie, I'm just gonna dash at you and go for an unblockable. You're super passive with your star. Super, super passive. Get the extension here, the wall. We might have to cut this combo short. I gotta go into plus ultra. I had to plus ultra. I should have tagged, I guess. This stage was gonna ruin the loop. I'm hoping this does enough burst damage, though. Not quite, that sucks. You get a wall splat, but we're too far away to act off it. He's gonna tag out his star, probably. With... I should have bursted, man. I should have bursted. We're super close. Nice, he didn't block. Man, I should have bursted. Now we got a 2v2 without our pro heroes. Are you gonna be super conservative again? That ends up whipping. Take that. You get the burst out of him, which I'll take. And we have 2 bursts myself, because Armored All Might never got a chance to burst. Okay. We're gonna go straight into Bakugo. Okay. That's 2 hits. We can counter the second hit, give him a taste of his own medicine. My Bakugo is low HP, so I gotta be kind of careful. Again, he's very conservative. Catch with the unblockable. Into this, into this, into this. And then we're gonna go straight into Deku Rising Ultimate as well. Just maximize. I think that... Did we get all the hits there? I feel like that dropped. I mean, we're gonna get all the hits from Deku at least, to make up for it. How conservative will you be? You are activating Rising. I imagine that means you're going to activate just a little bit. I'm gonna use my burst now. We're gonna activate my Rising as well to counter his Rising and go for the grab. Dash in, grab him, because he's super passive. Grab him right out of that. Take him down. We're not, like, super, super low HP, so the damage output's not gonna be anything too crazy. Oh, you're the final boss? He might be, because the rockets are gonna be annoying. I didn't block that. The rockets also drop his combos a lot. It looks like he's down to be aggressive now as well. I'm just gonna count on it just dropping his combos. And the weaker he gets me, the stronger I get. He decides to burst. That's gonna fire off rockets, and he goes for a counter. I gotta be careful. I don't want to lose Deku if I can help it. Let's just block. Tag out. He tried to go for the counter, but luckily the first hit does whip. Stage, don't mess me up. Hit 2 times. Corner kind of messed me up for the route that I wanted to take, but it's fine. Okay. Great minds think alike. Okay. This is he can counter midway through. But in the event that he doesn't, I'll just catch him like that. I used up all my air actions. Go for a counter myself. Once again, give him a taste of his own medicine. From here, I'm going to go ahead and dash behind him with the armor technique. I'm going to stop this strain because he's going to go for a counter. What a counter. Unblockable? No. What a counter, am I right? He usually has been countering in the middle. Is that just a star thing? I'm going to start off blocking just in case. But in truth, we can just rising action, getting close, grab. Okay, just in case he ults, we got to be careful. Delaware smash. Ooh. Is that a punish? Is that unsafe to do? Okay. You're kidding me that was safe? It's fine. We go into the counter attack, we take him down. I think, okay, after Bakugo does that, I gotta keep in mind he's always in the air, so I need to do a jump jab to punish that accordingly. Because that was just bad. I had the free win right there, and I kind of threw it in that moment. But we took him down. We took him down in the end. Oh, and it looks like he does not want to rematch, so I guess I'll find my next opponent. Alright, well, I ended up finding the same opponent again. He did make another change. He put Rising Deku on his team now. This man is just going through all the members of, I guess, the new big 3, all their variants, everything that he possibly can. Again, his star. I don't know why I let him get away with that. That was so... We can punish that one. We can punish it if I was fast. If I was fast, we can punish it. His star always starts off in the driver's seat, I feel like. He's going to be looking for a counter. That's safe. I'm not going to do anything. Stop right there. We're going to burst to save our Bakugo. My Bakugo just can't win this matchup. Catch him out of that roll as he goes for a counter in the middle of my Armored All Might target combo. Like, I can't get a read on this guy. I know he's mashing counter. I don't think he actually is timing counter or anything by any means. I know he's just mashing it, but man, he's doing it in moments that I'm not ready for. Right now, both my characters have been messed up by this star. Haven't done an ounce of damage to her. I gotta start going for this. Just to kind of work around the fact that he's just mashing armor attack in the middle of a block string. That actually trying to hit me, and that sucks. You know, let it loose again. That's unsafe. However, I'm really far back, so we're gonna go for armored attack, or a unblockable. Just because I was so far back, right? It's gonna mean this combo does less damage, but maybe we can just get Armored All Might out of here, because he's with 1 HP, my goodness. Wait a sec, tag in Deku. Hard knockdown this. See what he wants to do with his star. He never tags out his star. Unblockable. Okay, tagging Bakugo. I was hoping we would get enough bars for this. Let's tag back into Deku to wrap things up. Unless Bakugo's damage is enough. Not going to be enough. Deku, you got me. It's not boosted by Rising or anything, but come on. One final smash. Might go. Okay. Yeah, the nice thing, his star just does a lot of work for him, but he never tags her out, so I'll take it. He just kind of leaves star in to go down first, like, every single time. Catch him with that. We're going to be tagging out into Bakugo. Do get a tag out of him. Like, I want to use Bakugo's, we got to be patient. Just be patient. Do this. Just got to keep sneaking those in whenever I can. Just so we don't have to play the little bit of lag spike there. Dash in, go for the reset. He wasn't ready. I did end up dropping. Kind of panicked there, but it's fine. We can salvage it with Armored All Might. And because of the reset, we don't get enough meter, though. 1, 2. Tag in Deku. We get enough meter. No! We get enough meter, but I choked. Right at the finish line, I choked. We could have just taken him out, been in there, and now Deku's getting punished. Worst possible outcome, reset into that. Okay, I'll swing it next time. Oh, lag coming in. I promise you it's not me, I'm wired. I promise you it's not me. Delaware smash. Give him a taste of his own medicine. I was mashing counter the entire time. Man, I'm so sad. I could have just taken him down faster, but it worked out ultimately. I might do Rising with Bakugo against Shoto here. Yeah, let's try to save Deku if I can. I was gonna hold my guard. We're gonna waste a little of his time. I was standing still, so his passive froze me. I actually forgot about that. That's 2 hits. Alright, nice. I wanted to get the counter on him, because now I'm gonna activate this. What? Can I get my Rising out? Thank you. Nice. Ended up taking him down. I just want to go for this. We're just going to keep him at bay with some of these. These aren't for damage. This is just literally to waste his Rising time if I can. Keep staggering him. Now catch him with the Quirk 2 armor. Jump. Fall off the rockets. That actually kind of screwed me over just a little bit. We still have rockets coming out. Let's fire off some more. Quirk 2 armor. Quirk 2! No! The Rising ended. So we didn't have armor for Quirk 2 or anything. Alright, we're going to Armored All Might because I want Deku to be my last character. And I'll have 2 bursts because why not? Dodge that. He only gets 1 fireball without Rising. I'm fine with this outcome. Alright. If we grab him a single time, it's wraps. However, he is pretty close to me, so let's just be patient. Rising action. He's going to shoot himself straight up with that. We gotta get out of here before he ults. Before he ults, we gotta get out of here. Start dashing. Rising action. Gotta get out of here before he ults. I've wasted both my bursts. That kind of sucks. Let's be patient. He's gonna swing. Okay. Should be unsafe. 2 hits. It should be over. I'm just gonna go straight into the ultimate just to make sure we don't drop it. Most definitely over. Him going for that that armor attack kind of dealt his fate a little bit there. Again, his Shoto almost bringing things back though. His Shoto definitely almost brought things back a little bit. Man, I really wish this game had plus Ultra 2s. I know for a fact this Bakugo and this Deku specifically, they would have had some sick plus Ultra 2 animations. I just know it. I know they would have went all out for them. He wants to rematch, so I mean, I'll run it back. Last time he kind of ran, but he wants to rematch again. I'll take it. Alright, and once again, he changes his team. He kept Shoto on, which is smart, because Shoto has been doing a lot of work. But he took off his Rising Deku and put on Bakugo instead, okay. And now he's pink, for some reason. With Bakugo not matching. Again, his star, dodge that. His star's been, like, whittling me down. I stopped blocking for some reason, don't even ask me why. And then he just swings again. His star's just been chipping me down from getting punished. He's the first one to burst, so I'll take it. My guard's getting kind of low. We gotta tag out. Gotta tag out, gotta tag out. Again, his star has just always messed up my Bakugo. I don't know why, but we'll see if he wants to actually tag her out this time, or if he wants to keep her in and let her go down. Because you best believe I'm getting all the damage I can. Next hit I get takes her down. We're going for an immediate... That sucks. I'll take the damage. You know, he's not even doing, like, assist combos with her or anything. We just block this. One last punch. I'll take the punish. Hopefully we can connect this. I mean, again, his star gets taken down. I feel like he plays, like, his Shoto well. And then he tags between his other 2 characters, just like his star. 2 hits. Wait a sec. Calling Deku. He just leaves his star in and lets her go down. But I feel like his star does a lot of work, so he should probably... So we should probably try to, like, preserve her a little bit, right? What's up, homie? Dodge out of that. I should be going for a counterattack, huh? Like he was doing to me. If he catches me in another block string. That kind of scared me, because I saw that icon, like, start glowing. We're gonna go for the grab. Stun him down. Bakugo can continue. Ended up doing the wrong string. Too many hits. Okay. Couldn't get the hit in time. My Bakugo is on the lower side. Yeah, you've kind of shown me that if you're just mashing counter in the middle of Bakugo's block string, it's just a free thing. Dodge that. I'm gonna tag out before he counters me. As Bakugo kind of continues, and he decides to try to counter my assist, but it doesn't work out for him. Can we get the connection? Yes, we can. Raid Ball Shoto time. Raid Ball Shoto. His Shoto has been doing a lot for him. Low-key, I want to go back into my Bakugo as well. That kind of worked out nicely for me, right? That's going to freeze me. Dodge that. Got the burst on of him, so I'll take it. Did catch him slipping. Hold on. I don't want to do this, though. I want to go to... I think I want to just do all my supers to waste his time. So he has no Rising. Then activate Rising with Bakugo, maybe. Let's do that. We're going to go through all the supers. Only 2 supers, actually. Because his Rising I see has kind of more or less ended. I'll tag in Bakugo. We'll go for Rising as well. And we'll try to wrap things up with Bakugo Rising. This should do very big damage to him. Maybe I should have gone all 3. Activate my Rising, though. And now we have armor, so I'm just going to dash at him. Go for Quirk 2. Go for Quirk 2 again, because it's armored. Yeah. I'll just keep going for Quirk 2, because he's armored, and take him down with the Rising effect. Bro, at this point, I think I've learned, what, like 15 characters in this game? This game has, like, a big roster, but I've learned a lot of characters so far. And I'm enjoying, like, all of them, man. I'm really enjoying playing Bakugo, Rising Deku, Armored All Might. All these characters I'm playing, they're so much fun. Alright, that will do it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, subscribe. Feel free to let me know, as always, what characters you want to see me check out in this game. I have a lot more to kind of rotate through. So let me know down below who you want to see, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.